the record. We've got the record going, so we are live here. We are live with Linda Pliagas, and this is the 20th of November, 2014. Linda Pliagas, thank you very, very much for being on here with us today and actually going for this marketing. Are you there?
Yes, my pleasure. It's an honor to do it. I'm really enthused about it, and anything we can do to help our clients, fans, and readers with their marketing, I'm all for it.
Excellent, excellent. Well, it looks to me like we actually waited long enough because we've got Ray, we got Uthman Ray on the line there. You there, Uthman? He's got his microphone up. It looks as though it could work and he could talk to us. So if you get a chance there, Uthman, go ahead and just say hello. If it turns out that you can hear us but you can't get the microphone to work, certainly you can text something in anytime you've got a question. I want to thank you very much, Uthman, for joining us. We're going to go through and do an introduction here for Linda Pliagas in the beginning of building her Social Zing marketing team. So what we've got here is we've got Realty 411 introduction, and we're pretty much on these things probably going to do this like once a month, and it's always going to be an introduction. I don't want to get into things really deep. You know, here we can do that with people that want to go back to the Santa Barbara Computing website.
Okay.
So once that happens, they can go back to that, especially for the people who have already signed up. That is going to be kind of a location for them to get a little bit deeper. But you can see Linda Pliagas, Realty411Guide.com. That is her website. So you can always go to that and check out all the marketing and all the great speakers and information that she has for her clubs that she does nationally. We meet up once a year at Parker to do kind of an all-day thing, expo with Linda, and that's a great event. We probably have 8, 9 different speakers there. We go from 9 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon, and so we've got that all recorded. It's up on the Santa Barbara Rio website, and then, you know, once a month we go through and we meet just short time, 1 to 4 there at the Santa Barbara Rio, and in fact, or at Parker. We're in this little area. There's a kind of a walk-around patio here where you can go out and have wine and some food and network with people. It's a great, great venue for doing this. So now when Linda put out her email, basically what happened was it went to, let me see if I can get this. Sometimes when we're running this thing, it has a tendency to lock up. I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. But let's see, there we go. Okay, so maybe just my keyboard. So when she sent the email out, that email actually had a link, what you see up above there, for Realty 411. And when you clicked on that link, it would take you back to her main page for the marketing of Social Zing. Now, in the upper left-hand side, you see there's a little video. And you can, of course, watch that full screen. That's the introduction video. So really, if you've never seen or heard anything about Social Zing, that is the place to start. You want to absolutely watch the video. And if you've signed up for Social Zing marketing and you're actually sharing this, this is really all you need to do. You just need to bring people to this. You need to bring people to this video and give them a quick little rundown, let them see that, and then, you know, we can get back to answering any questions. But better to keep it short, sweet, and let them get their first look at what's going on through that video so they can see and get a feel for all the different tools and everything that this program has to offer. Then when they enter their name, email address, and phone number, that goes back into the database information of Social Zing, lets us know that you're interested, and we can get back to you and see, you know, what it is that you have questions about and what you plan on using it for and where you want to go and what you want to do. Now, you notice that it says Realty 411 over here in the left-hand corner. Oops, we'll come back here. In the left-hand corner, and then it's got my phone number and my name. And the reason for that, normally it would have your name, whoever signed up. Like normally you would expect it to say Linda Pliagas. But what we're doing here is we're Michael, my son, and I are actually helping to build Linda's team, and this is something that people, when they sign somebody up, have an option to do. It's totally up to the person who signed you up and the person who got signed up. And so our goal here is to help Linda continue doing her business that she's been doing, which is Realty 411 Magazine, and have as little bit of time involvement in this so that it doesn't really distract her or take her away from her core business. So we're happy to do this. We've got enough technical expertise and everything else so that we can. So it's going to make life much easier for her to do that. Otherwise, she would have her name up there, and if you signed up, you'd have your name up there. So that's kind of what one of these pages look like. So once you sign up and click Get Started, what happens is it takes you to this page, and this is Linda Pliagas' actual sign-in, join-up location for Social Zing. You have a chance before you do actually sign up to click on company, products, any of these links up here, look at more information, get into it a little bit deeper, figure out what's going on, and there's even a video here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do just a quick little look at this video. It's not very long, so I'm going to see if we can't start that up and actually run that video. So let me get out of this for a moment, and let's see if we can get back over to Linda's location. There's actually, when you do sign up, everybody ends up with a URL kind of address that will take people back to their website. And so we're kind of live with Chrome right now, and we're going to Linda's site instead of just the PowerPoint, and we're going to do a quick little look at this video here.
In the 1950s, television meant black and white, rabbit ears, and 3 channels. Today, it's 3D, high definition, with thousands of channels. Computers in the 60s were bigger than houses, used punch cards, and required a college degree to operate. Today, 3-year-olds use tablets with more processing power than was on the lunar lander. Technology, it's awesome, if you can keep up. And what about social media? Look, a few years ago, you just had to manage Facebook and Twitter. Today, it's Yelp, Instagram, Pinterest, and about 100 others with more popping up every single day. It's true, social media is here. Over 50% of North Americans have at least one account. It's already overtaken email as the #1 activity online. And whether you're a business owner, youth group leader at your church, a small business owner, entrepreneur, nonprofit organization, or just a connected grandma, the question is, how will you keep up? Well, we've got the answer. It's fast, easy, and simple. It's revolutionizing social media. It's called Social Zing. At Social Zing, our message is easy. We're making social simple. With our easy-to-use cut, paste, and post technology, we can make you look like the expert, even if you are brand new to social media. Saving time while promoting your company and brand, even if that brand is just cool grandma. Our set of cutting-edge tools are perfect for small to mid-sized businesses, entrepreneurs, franchisees, and independent distributors, church groups, charities, schools, local organizations, even teenagers and college students love our tools because they are powerful and simple to use. Every Social Zing membership comes with our entire suite of products, including our flagship, Social Zing, which helps you post, track, and manage all of your social profiles from one location. And if you're too busy to keep up with it all or don't totally understand social marketing, turn on the exclusive Social Zing Autopilot feature and let the system do the work for you. Quickly create unlimited Facebook pages using Paid Zing, the automated Facebook page creator. Pre-built custom templates make it quick and easy to set up and use. Update your page with your own photos, videos, and even contact forms. It's fast and easy and very powerful. With Capture Zing, you can create your very own web-based lead capture pages without the help of a tech guru. Our simple setup wizard walks you through our ready-to-use process. Professional templates allow you to add your personal touch while you incorporate your favorite promo videos right from YouTube. Get together anytime, anywhere, and with anyone for online or face-to-face meetings using Meeting Zing. With built-in voice conferencing and high-quality webcam video, online meetings have never been more engaging. Preload company presentation materials or take advantage of the whiteboard feature. You can add videos and documents into your presentation library, and your meetings are always ready to go. And there's no complicated installation for attendees. They simply click a link and your meeting is live. With Zing, you can track and manage leads as they come into your system, convert prospects, and expand your business with easy one-click emails and follow-up marketing campaigns. This easy-to-use marketing system simplifies the routine tasks of campaign management. No one falls through the cracks. Whether you are prospecting for new clients or following up with existing ones, Zing makes it easy for you. Text Zing allows you to send important messages using the fastest growing communication channel worldwide, text messaging. You can reach your customers, sales team, organization, or church group, or even everyone in your family. Text Zing messages can be sent and delivered within seconds, which can create more zing in growing your business. With Video Zing, you can send a video email and your recipients will be able to watch it, share it to social media, forward it as an email embedded into their webpage, or opt into your list. And you can track all video engagements from one central location. Studies show video is 80% more engaging than traditional text. Video Zing will make you look more professional while helping to increase your overall image. One awesome suite, 7 amazing tools, no special training or technical skills required. Even if you are brand new to social media, we provide you with the information you need to be a social expert in no time with our proven step-by-step training. Now you can get on top and stay ahead of the trends and brand yourself in the social media world without having to spend thousands of dollars. You get all of this for less than $100 a month. And best of all, you can be up and using all the tools in just minutes. Look, 93% of Americans believe companies should have a social media presence. 43% of all marketers found a customer via LinkedIn, and 52% of all marketers have found a customer via Facebook. If you are not taking advantage of this revolutionary way to market and connect, you will get left behind. So take the next step. Put these powerful, simple tools to work for you. Social Zing, making social simple.
Okay, so there we have it. That is pretty amazing stuff. I would say that it is very easy. You can get on there and do all kinds of stuff. We haven't even tapped the majority of resources, especially in the social area with Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter. We've done a lot of other things. We haven't gotten into that too deep yet. But what you'll see is that even if it's easy, there's going to be some people that just say, hey, look, I don't care how easy it is. I don't have time to do it. I need the tools. I need somebody to do this for me. I just want you to do it for me. So what you're going to find out is there will be different people who want you to do it, even if they have the technical ability to do it. So as you build your teams, you're going to have different people have different levels of technical experience. So what you're really looking at is a business within a business, meaning that, sure, you could, if you wanted to, just do the networking side of it and build a whole business up of getting people underneath you and keep doing kind of the marketing side of that. And if you wanted to, you could dig into this thing, really know it well, and actually charge people for your time consulting on different things to do, actually setting up the pages for them, their databases of email contacts, whatever. There's a whole kind of business within the business here if you want to, and you set your own rate and how much you want to charge people for those services. We still have you there, Linda?
Oh, yes.
Okay, excellent.
Very interesting.
Isn't that interesting? So the other video is about twice as long, 10 minutes. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to our, let's see here. We're going to go back to our PowerPoint slide and bring that back up just so we can get kind of an idea. Let's see, I think we were here. That's where we left off. So this is Linda's page here, and that's kind of how you get to that next video. And so when you start off, you're here, you know, put your name information in. That leads you to this, where you can get access to all the information before you actually sign up. Down at the bottom there, sign up, join now. I'm going to show you just a few reasons of why you would consider to even use Social Zing. And, you know, one of the things I don't even have on there is the fact that you could do a business within a business, meaning that you get to know it well enough, you could actually charge people for your time for those that just don't want to do it. They might be a dentist, so they say, hey, look, I got to do this dentist thing all day long. I don't have time to do that. I'll pay you to do that. So there's a business within a business. Every business needs marketing. So there's a reason. Social Zing is actually marketing. It's not really product dependent. Sure, there's about 7 different tools in there that are really great to do the marketing, but you're not really marketing things like soap or wine or health clubs or, you know, anything like that. I've been with network marketing companies before where their whole thing was marketing mortgages, and when the mortgage business went down, that whole business went down. So the nice thing about Social Zing is it's not marketing a particular product. It's the products that are within Social Zing are used to market every product that's out there on the market. So any place you want to spend your time, that's, you know, where you can get people that would be interested in using these tools. Now, Social Zing you can be either a customer or you can be a distributor. Okay, and so what that means is on the customer side, you're basically just using the tools, and that's it. If you're a dentist or whatever, you're just using those tools to advertise your business and build the clientele up. If you're a distributor, you could be still, you know, using the programs for your business like I do, but you're also in the networking side of things where you're actually making money off of other people who sign up and helping them get their marketing in place and get established, and, you know, and they can either be a customer or distributor. Some examples that we can show you here of how I'm personally using it within my own business are this next line down here. You'll see text 60637. Well, you know, if you look at this and you put in text, you get your cell phone out and you put in the number 60637 and you enter Zing Dan and then send that off, or you enter SBREIA or NHB or SBCS, which is Santa Barbara Computing Services, or PPP, which is the Personal Power Project, or on Linda's side, you could put in Linda Pliagas, you could put in Pliagas, you could put in Realty 411. What would come up would be the original, this page right here. That would come up on your cell phone. It would come up, and then you'd have a chance to watch the video right there on your cell phone, enter your name and address, and then we get that information and say, oh, see, you're interested. We'd get back to you and talk to you about it. So that's what happens when you enter the 60637. Any one of these links that you see up here is basically what's happening is it's bringing that link up on your web browser in your phone and running it. So if you were to put one of those same links in a web page or whatever, people could get to those same types of pages. So an example of this might be the Santa Barbara RIA. I've got a page set up. It looks very much like the page that Linda has. These are all templates, and there's lots of different styles of templates. So when people bring up my page either from their cell phone or, you know, the website using their tablet or computer, they're going to get this. Immediately they're going to see Eric Gooden. He's going to start talking to them about Santa Barbara RIA from that video that I put in there. And then once they put their name and information and they get started, it'll take them back to the same login screen that we showed you before. Or if you want to, you could have it go to something completely different. It might take them straight to the Santa Barbara RIA, where this one probably does, right to the sign-up page so that they can sign up and become a member, which is free, of the Santa Barbara RIA. Here's another example for the national home buyers. Same look, same layout, same situation. This video is something that we did at one of the events of Linda Pliagas' Expo, you know, a few months back. Santa Barbara Computing Services, same thing, brings you right to it. So these are different sites. Here's one for the Personal Power Project. This is another business that I've got going on. So people might say, well, can you do more than one business if you had these tools? Well, yeah, you could do 100 businesses if you want to. Certainly you wouldn't do 100, but if you were on the networking side, you'd probably sign up 100 people that had a lot of different businesses, and they can do whatever they want. But here's an example of a video up on YouTube about, electric cars, the Nissan Leaf, and it drives people back to the Personal Power Project website that I've got. Here's an example of some emails. These are the type of, emails with videos in them that they talked about, where you can send things out and people can get direct access to that. You're not actually sending the whole video, which would take up a lot of space on somebody's computer. It's just a link to a YouTube video, and they can watch it right within the browser. So there's another example of some of the things that you can do with video Zing. And then we get into kind of the sign-up page to show you what that looks like. So if you were to click on the sign-up and join now, you'd actually have two choices. On the left, you'd be a customer. On the right, you'd be a distributor. So, you choose which you want to be, and then once you've clicked on one of them, like say customer, you come up to this screen and it shows you all the different things that are within this program, like Page Zing, or Meeting Zing, Capture Zing, Video Zing, video shopping. They've even got a shopping thing where you can get all kinds of discounts for shopping online, and there's, Costco and Best Buy and all these different companies out there that you could shop for online through this and get added discounts that you wouldn't if you didn't use this. On the right-hand side over there is text Zings, all the things that you can do with texting people. And it's $199, one-time flat fee, and then $99 a month. That's it. If you were just using the tools to promote your business, you would pay a one-time flat fee, and then you'd pay $99 a month forever. But you're going to have to pay somebody something to do your marketing. So what we have here are a lot of tools that actually, if you went out and got separate tools someplace else, it would cost you way more than it does here. And I've got that information back on my Santa Barbara Computing website, so you can go through and see some of the examples. It's too much to get into right now. But if you chose to go, instead of the customer side, you went to the right and clicked on distributor, then you'd go here, and what you would see is the Zing Plus Pro Plus, which is $248. Now that's just $50 more. Basically, it's everything that you would have gotten if you were just a customer, but the extra $50 actually gets you involved on the networking side, so that as you start signing people up, that actually brings you in money for signing them up, because they're paying $99 a month and they're signing people up, and this thing can grow and get huge. I know how big these things can get, because I've been in network marketing before in a company that did mortgages, and the owner of the company was a billionaire, and made a huge amount of money. I've seen it. I've watched it. I've also seen the whole thing go down because of the market due to mortgages and the mortgage crash. The mortgage market crashed. Here, you don't have any particular business out there that would bring this thing down. Because it's working for any kind of business. So that's why I see that this thing is absolutely just going to keep going forever, because it's marketing anything. If you did sign up on the customer side here, left side, and wanted to go to the networking side later, you can go back and you can sign up that extra $49 and become a network distributor for all of this stuff as well. So there is a way to do that if you decide later on to do that. Now, cost breakdown, $99 per month. Even though you're, say, here on the left or here on the right, either one, you're still going to have to pay $99 a month no matter what. The difference is if you're a distributor and you have people sign up underneath you, then eventually if you get 3 people on the left side as customers signed up, that you're getting $33 a month from each one of those. That pays for your $99. Or on the distributor side, you have to actually get 12 or some combination of the customer and distributors to have your $99 a month be paid for from the money coming in. Now, funny thing is, you actually get 125 to 150. When you sign up a distributor, you get about $125. When you sign up, and that's one time, when you sign up a customer, you get $150. So, even if you sign just one person up a month, it would actually cover that $99 because you're getting that for that particular sign up. So, you know, if you're signing people up, it's kind of a no-brainer anyway, but if you quit signing people up and didn't do anything, you would have to have 3 people on the left or 12 on the right to pay that $99. Surprisingly enough, once this thing begins to go, it just kind of grows by itself because people below you just keep going and building. And I've got somebody above me that has 6,000 people under them. Actually, no, 3,000 people under them, and they're making $6,000 a month of income. And they only personally signed up about 27 of those people. Everybody else underneath that person signed up other people, and they signed up other people that finally got up to 3,000. But this person only signed up 27 people. That was it. So that gives you an idea how this thing can expand. So, you know, and when you're looking at the different products, you know, if you were to use something like Zing, well, Zing is actually contracted through or to Social Zing from a company outside called Digital Samba. If you went to them and got a 100-user account, concurrent user account, it would cost you $149 from that company per month. Well, that company is contracted with Social Zing and said, hey, if you have people use our program through your company, I don't know what they came in on the deal, but you know, if you're only paying $99 a month for Social Zing and you're getting this 100-user account from Digital Samba, and it's equivalent to what they would charge people $149, you can see that just that one single product right off the bat is a $50 a month savings for 100 users. TechZing, VideoZing, all these things go kind of back to different companies that I looked at and said, well, if you got this company somewhat similar, these things might add up to about $536 a month. Could be more, could be less, because, you know, the university training that they have out there where you can get actual credits for a multimedia or marketing degree, you get points through Rutgers University. They've got also their own internal training. Shopping Zing, who knows how big that could be. Really hard to, you know, put a finger on exactly what the cost difference would be, but certainly $99 is way less than all these other things if you went out to individual companies. So, you know, where do you get support? Well, if you're very close to signing up under, if you're signing up under Linda, you always can come back to me and my son Michael. We'll have other people on the teams. You know, we're building them up right now that are learning more and more about this. So if you do want technical support and help setting some things up, we already have that in place. We can do that, not a problem at all. If you say, gee, I'd like to learn this stuff and I'd like to charge people for it, well, there you go. You know, there's another job within this business. You just create it yourself and away you go. So you go back to SantaBarbaraComputing.com, you can, or meetings, as you can see the link below there. And once you click and get on there, we've got a lot of stuff set up there. In fact, let's go take a quick look at just what we do have set up there. This is the Santa Barbara Computing website, and as you click on meetings, it brings you to our meetings page, and when you click, you know, scroll down, the first link is the video that you would have gotten in the email. This is one that you haven't seen, and this is the comp plan. When you click on that, when you go to SantaBarbaraComputingMeetings.com or .com meetings, you will see this comp plan and go, oh my God, that thing's huge. The potential of what you can make being on the networking side. We have past videos here that you can go back and look at. This is all free. So I'm going to continue supporting people, building up this information about how all this stuff works. The truth is, just to get kind of an idea of what's going on, you don't need all the rest of this information down here. And if you find yourself spending hours and hours looking at all this stuff, trying to make up your mind if you're going to move forward, you really got to kind of think about, well, you know, what mode am I in? It's kind of like the people who really get it, they jump on it, they move, they want to get out there, and they want to use these tools and go out there and have other people sign up and use it. But if you're spending, you know, weeks and months looking at all this stuff, you're really kind of in a analysis paralysis mode, and you're just going to have a real hard time getting out there and doing anything with this. You know, it's good to learn it if you want to go out there and actually create a job of helping people out. From that standpoint, it's really important that you dig deep and learn this thing thoroughly. But if you just want to use it for your, your own tools, your own marketing for your business, certainly, and you're the one putting it together, you're going to have to learn it. If you're just saying, hey, I just want to get out there and show people this and make some money off of doing that, there's very little you need to even know about this. You just need to show them a video, bring them back to a site like this where they can start getting access to more information, and, let them see it, let them get in and move on. Once they have signed up, this site can be very useful for them to dig in deeper. And certainly, it points back to Social Zing's internal videos and training, which is massive. It's way, way more than what I've got here. So just want to give you a little bit of that information so you get kind of an idea of where some of this support will come from. And then we'll come back over here in the current slide. That's where you can get that support. So, we're kind of at the end here. What is my final offer to everybody out there that's interested in this? Well, certainly my job and my son's job, Michael, will be to help Linda build her team. That's what we're here for. Seeing that I run the Santa Barbara RIA. If you do decide to sign up and you're local and you want to come to our meetings, as long as you're on our team, you can come into our meetings for free forever, as long as you're on the Social Zing team. If you're a vendor and you want to come in, you can come in 2 times a year. That's normally $50. We'll let you in free 2 times a year to speak in front of the members that are there. We'll be videoing things like we normally do. And we will also have speakers coming in. So the speakers, they normally pay about $250 to speak. What I'm going to do is just tell the speakers, hey, look, you can sign up, be on the team, and you can speak for free this year, and you can come back once a year, every year, and speak for free as long as you're on the team. Even if you are not signing up, even if you haven't signed up, and you just say, well, I want to see how difficult it is to go out and do this business, you bring somebody back, refer them to me, and they sign up, I'll pay you a $100 referral fee for every person you bring in. So, it's just one less person you're going to have under you once you do sign up, but that'll give you a chance to kind of get a feel for how this whole thing works. So, that's kind of my offer on the $100. That's good through 2014. The other step above that, for the Santa Barbara RIA, that's going to be good forever. I'm just going to keep, having people realize that they can either pay, and just go to the RIA, or they can pay the same amount and end up having all these marketing tools and building teams as well. So we've got Linda. Are you still there with us?
Yes, I am. I'm right here.
Okay, good, good. So you can see from some of this stuff that it really is going to be a savings for the people who want to actually show up at some of our meetings. You, Linda,
Right.
going nationwide, you're meeting all these speakers all the time. When they finally get this, they're going to see that there's a huge, huge, ability to increase their marketing with this. And one of the things that we're doing, Linda, is I'm kind of recommending to these speakers and different people that have kind of a marketing thing in place already, because the first thing they're going to say is, well, we've already got our marketing in place. And, my statement to them is, well, if you had real estate and somebody said we got a really good deal on some more real estate, wouldn't you want more real estate to expand your real estate portfolio? The answer is yes, they would. It's the same thing with the marketing. Wouldn't you want to expand your marketing portfolio so that you have something that's bigger and better? Yes, they would. And there may be a point in time when they start using a Social Zing that they go, well, I've been using something like eye contact. I don't need that anymore because this does a way better job. There may be things that they can cut back on, but my suggestion is 2 things. One, they keep their marketing in place while they bring this online, and then take time to decide what they want to cut off in place of using Social Zing. And 2, that they really have their marketing person sign up first. That way, when the speakers go out and sign people up, they don't have to spend a whole lot of time, just like you, Linda, not having to spend a lot of time. They can go back to their marketing person who has the technical expertise and just say, hey, I got 5 more people signed up. Here they are. Please use them. And the marketing person is absolutely going to want to deal with them because it's going to help build their team too. So it makes perfect sense for people to seriously consider putting their marketing person above them. So I would say, we're pretty much at the end here. Is there any questions that you have for me, Linda?
Well, the one that really interests me the most is probably the email marketing component to it. It just seems like that's such a bargain because so many other companies charge so much for email marketing. I know the company that we were using before, it was close to $300 a month just to be able to send emails to the contacts that we have in place.
Right, right. Yeah, you definitely can get very expensive out there for doing the email marketing and different things. We've got one of the guys that we're working with, Victor. He has a client right now that he got to talking to him, and he said, well, the client said, gee, I really like what I see here, and I'm really thinking about doing something with Social Zing because I'm on Yellow Pages, and I'm paying $500 a month with Yellow Pages.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. So, one of the videos that I created in here recently is Dan's prospecting for Social Zing members, and it gets into this whole thing about different places to go to look for people who are interested because, somebody that wants to just, sit down and make calls, and that's really what this job is just sitting on the phone making calls. You don't have to physically go out there. It's good to do that. You can do that, but it's, probably more of a waste of time and gas to be driving around town. You could open up the Yellow Pages any day and just start going through that and making calls and saying, hey, I found your business here in the Yellow Pages. Yeah, well, we've got this thing called Social Zing that is fantastic marketing tool, and I know that you're probably spending $500 easily on these Yellow Page ads. You might seriously think about what we've got here because most people aren't even opening up the Yellow Pages, aren't even looking at it anymore. They're just going straight to Google search, and if you don't show up somehow out there through the internet, it's kind of like, where's your $500 a month going with those Yellow Page ads? So you can see there is a huge amount of ways to get access to people who are going to be very, very interested in what we've got. And the other thing you mentioned on the email stuff, Linda, because I'm using, or I have been using iContact, and when I go back in there and I look at the tracking that information it provides to show you who clicked on what, it is not anything close to all the tracking that's involved in Social Zing. When you get in there and get on the back end and you start seeing all the stuff that it'll do, you go, oh my God, this thing is huge with all the charts and graphs and who clicked on what and who shared what to who, and on this thing goes. I really hate to get into all the big technical details because that's what I do. I try, I just start throwing out all this information and it's like overwhelming. So I do want to keep this call, as short and sweet as possible because really the introduction to Social Zing is pretty much just showing the video, letting people know what it is, and we're talking about this video right here. When people come up and they see that, that's something that really all they need to see. I mean, if we come over here to your page and we go over to Realty 411 and that page pops up on their cell phone or on their computer, immediately what they're going to see is this video, and you can hear it a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to stop it. That's really all people need to see to start up. And, when it gets in there, it's about 10 minutes long. It's 9 minutes, 32 seconds. Most people who really understand marketing and really, that's the thing about sharing this with the marketing people at the companies. When they see this, it's so much easier for them to go, oh, yeah, I get it. This is like really powerful and we want this. Much, much easier for, dealing with those people than it might be a lot of other people just because they already have a sense of what it takes to market something. And so it doesn't really take much more than this video. So I want to keep it at that. I want to keep it kind of short here and just an introduction and not get into all the technical details about everything else. But if people do want to see more, then I invite them to come back to the Santa Barbara Computing website. It's free. Get in there. Go to the meetings page. dig into this stuff that we're building here. We're going to keep building more and more as we go on. And, you can get into it a lot deeper. So, Linda, I really, really want to thank you. Uthman, I don't know if you ever got your microphone working, but I want to thank you very much for, you showing up and anybody else that may have showed up. Anything else, Linda, before we go?
No, that's about it.
Okay, so, what I would like to do is maybe once a month we'll plan doing something like this, and we'll take a look at, well, what other avenues and ways can we work at letting people know what's going on so that when they do come in here and they do see this kind of first introduction, if they have any questions, they're able to, ask them, dig a little bit deeper, see what's going on. So you can count on me. You can count on Michael. We'll be building your team. We'll continue moving this forward. But out of all the things that I know from my past networking experience with these types of companies, there's really only one best way to get this thing going, and that is to get somebody on the phone, talk to them, and, kind of go through the details, let them see the video, and then just, really have a much closer relationship than just saying, texting somebody or emailing them and then, waiting to see if they come back or not. You really do need to get out there on the phone. It does take that kind of effort, and that's why it's good to have somebody like us marketing this for somebody like Linda. And this isn't what people have to do, but in different situations, it's very beneficial to do that because, Linda, let's face it, your marketing out there is huge. It's gigantic. Yeah. So I absolutely know with what you're already doing, as people come in, they're going to start knocking at your door, and you're going to go, oh, my God, Dad, please, can you and Michael do something? I can't. And that's what we're here for. That absolutely will eventually start happening.
Fantastic.
Okay. So I want to thank you so much, Linda. We will do this again next month, and in between that time, we will be here working with you and showing people what this product can do and building your team.
That sounds great. I'm excited to test it out myself.
Yeah. It'll be a lot of fun. So, we'll just, there is a learning curve, and that's why I say people can actually have a business within a business doing the technical side of this, because there's absolutely a learning curve. I've been on it now for maybe a month and a half, and I haven't even touched the social side of putting things up on Facebook and LinkedIn, and there's an automated side. There's a whole content-driven thing where content can come in from any sector of the market. It could be, wine or something, and there'll be articles that it changes every month that will automatically go out to your blog post, your LinkedIn, your Facebook, all the stuff out there that's, a possibility. So we'll be digging into it. We'll get you going.
Fantastic.
Okay.
It sounds great.
Okay, Linda. Thank you so much, Uthman, for being here with us. Thank you very much, Linda. We will be back in contact.
Thank you.
You have a great evening, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to support you and help build your team.
My pleasure. I look forward to it.
Okay. You have a great evening.